And welcome back, guys. I got another one for you guys today, and today I got the Tecno Buds 2, which are true wireless earbuds. And I gotta tell you guys, some really good stuff here. So here it is, the Buds 2. These are true wireless, real portable, really good stuff. It's got the smart Bluetooth 5.0, easy connection. You could do the half an ear design. They last a long time. So it says here charging time is about less than an hour and a half. You get about 4 hours of playtime, and then more than 12 hours of playtime with the charging case. Some really good stuff here. This thing just looks really good. So before, I'm already opening it up here without showing you guys what's inside the box and how this looks like. So if you guys are interested, as always, shoot me an email, rohasentertainment@gmail.com. My email is always in the description below. Also, if you're interested in these buds, I always try to hook up whoever hits me up first. I constantly get people saying like, dude, I'll buy those off of you. Shoot me an email and I'll hook you guys up with a really good deal here. And yeah, let's go ahead and jump straight into this. Make sure you guys are subscribed, smash the thumbs up, leave me a comment. Those are the 3 things I want to ask of you today. Here we go. So here is the Tecno Buds 2 true wireless portable. I love the packaging. This thing is very good. It was a little bit of a pain to open up a box, but that's fine. Nobody's crying about it. User manual, super important to have because you will get tons of information here. It tells you about how much playtime you get, all that stuff. You got a QR code here to get some more information, and a lot of good stuff in here. So let's go ahead and open this up. So looks like you do get just the standard of the micro USB, and then this will go to whatever charging brick you have. The one thing is that I've noticed a lot of companies are no longer putting charging bricks because they're assuming that you have a cell phone and you already have a charging brick. So for you not to have too many charging bricks, they're just assuming you have one already. If you don't, that's pretty much the only downfall to this thing, is there's no charging brick to it. But mostly everybody has some kind of USB charging dock, so you guys could just plug it in just like that. So very nice. There it is right there. Now here is here's the case here, which is pretty nice. Don't want to rip off the plastic on this guy. So there you go. There it is. So really nice and shiny. Love the black on this thing. It's got a little handle if you guys want to carry it around like that. I don't know. There is your port right there to plug it in if you need to charge. And then there's going to be your light right here in the front. Now, when you do open it, this is what you get. You get your left and your right. It does clip on when you do close. So as you can see, the light's blinking right there. And there you go. Now, with these, most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time, you will get a little piece of plastic that's right here. So what you do is you take these off just like that, and that will expose the metal parts right there. So you want to plug that back in right here, because what that'll do is that'll activate the earbuds. That'll sync it all up, and do the same thing on the other side. And when you do plug it in like that, you'll see the light flashing right there, just like that. It'll just, actually, when it doesn't even flash, it just stays on for a second. So really nice and neat. So other than that, everything seems pretty nice. They didn't give you any kind of extra rubber things, because there is no rubber things. This is just plastic. But there it is right there. And it seems like here's going to be your sensor right there to hit pause or play. So let's go ahead and try these on. And usually my ears aren't that good with these type of buds, so let's go ahead and see how this thing's going to work. Yeah, so I'm going to get the left one first. I'm going to go ahead and plug it in just like this. And it actually fits pretty good, surprisingly. Most of the time, things like this won't fit good. So, look, yeah, that's actually pretty neat. Let me see if I move it around. No, and for me, the scary part about it for me is when they sit here, it doesn't feel like they're secure. So if I move my head back and forth, it doesn't look like it's going to fall out. So typically I like when something's really snug and it's just there. These don't do that. So they just kind of sit there, and it does feel like they are they are on. So let me go ahead and turn on my Bluetooth. So I believe if, let's see, if I cover this piece right here, so they might need a charge actually. It might be completely dead. So just plugging it in for a brief second while I talk about the fitting. The fitting just because it is wider, it does come in and feels like it's not pushing that like that, but it does feel like it does get snug in just like this. The only downfall is if got weird ears like mine, sometimes they don't just fit just like that. So let's go ahead and plug these back in, see how the Bluetooth works. Now, when they are on pairing mode, you're going to see a blue light blinking just like that. I'm going to plug it in. So here we go. I connected the Tecno Bud and I had it charging for a little bit. It doesn't really say connected. It just makes a boo, like a weird sound. And it kind of the same thing as typically you guys probably already know. There's my Tecno Buds 2. You pretty much go to Bluetooth, scan, make sure they have a good charge, and you're good. What's interesting is when I plug them in, and I try to sync them up the first time, it wouldn't do it. This time around, it says 100% battery. I'm not sure why. Like, I really don't like it when there's buttons or something that I can do with it. So you got to read the instructions to make sure you're all set up. So let's go ahead and I like to go to Amazon Music, and Bop is one of my favorite songs to test that thump. I will say this, I could definitely hear everything around me. This thing is blasting music. I don't know if you could hear it, but it's okay. There's no real true bass on these earbuds. I hope I'm not screaming. They sound really clear. Like, it's very, very high treble. Very, very high treble. Almost very, very little bass. So I'm going to go ahead and put Shug, because I know that has some good bass too. And again, the bass is almost non-existent. Like, you hear it go boom, but it's not like boom. You know what I mean? The voice quality is actually very clear and clean. It just sounds like it's super high treble, but they work good. The price on these things are not going to be expensive. The earbuds actually that I reviewed earlier this month, I think are really nice, and they're better than these ones. But these ones in particular, they work good for what they are, and the price on these things aren't going to be crazy high. They're not going to be high. So what I did do is I did plug in the power port. So you can see the blue lights are there trying to pair. I unpair them right now for the next person to get them that they could use them. But I did have to plug in the power to make sure the thing is charging, and then those lights started to blink, and then I was good to go. So again, I thought they were completely dead, but they weren't. So if you're looking for a good budget earbuds, these are going to be good. Don't expect bass or any kind of sub whatsoever. It's really, really minimal and very high treble, very, very high treble, but they sound clean, clear. Everything is there. If you're not really high into like music or just to do basic calls and stuff like that, you should be fine with these ones. And again, they're a pretty good, actually the holidays are coming. It's a good stocking stuffer. And if you don't want your kids to have something too expensive, this is not expensive at all. And they'll be able to listen to whatever they want. So let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you guys will check these guys out. And again, I always carry some extra products, so shoot me an email, rohasentertainment@gmail.com. I always try to hook you guys up. And yeah, leave me a comment below. See you guys in the next one. Take care, guys.